I only have 5 minutes. Enough with that. Boy, how wonderful is Michelle. No, I'm serious. I only have 5 minutes, so let's get right down to it. Thank you. Life is short. My time is short. I have a question and a homework assignment. Here's the question. What are you prepared to do to save this country for your kids and your grandkids? What are you prepared to do to save this country for your kids and your grandkids? You better be, we better be prepared to do darn near anything. Folks, we're in trouble right now. We have a government that's living beyond its means. We have a government that's interfering with everything we do. We're losing freedoms every day. I mean, think about it. We have the federal government that's about to force the Catholic Church to do something that goes against its very beliefs. We have the mayor of New York, Mayor Bloomberg, that's about to tell us what size soda pop we can buy. What are you prepared to do to save this thing for your kids and your grandkids? We are so much better than this. This is what's so frustrating about working in Washington. This is the most entrepreneurial, energetic, innovative, hardworking country in the history of the planet, and we're being sat upon. We're being chained. We're being overtaxed, overregulated. You know this story. The Democrats don't get it. They believe in government. The Republicans have lost their way. And we have politicians, we have this professional class of human being called politicians that have treated themselves differently year after year after year. What are you prepared to do to save this thing for your kids and your grandkids? Folks, if you think this is just an election, you know politicians, this is the most important election in our lives. No, this is not just an election. If you think November is just an election, we've lost. It's not an election. This is the next step in a mission to try to save this thing for our kids and our grandkids. My homework assignment. And I'm borrowing this from a gentleman in Texas. Go home tonight and write a letter. Don't type it. Handwrite a letter to your kids or your grandkids. If you don't have kids yet, write a letter to the kids you don't have yet. Write a letter to your grandkids. If your kids are in their teens, write a letter to them. Seal up that letter, and they're going to open it in 20 to 24 years. And in that letter, I want you to apologize to your kids and your grandkids. Whether they're born now or not, no matter what their age is, you apologize to them. We're going to ask them to open this letter in about 24 years. And I want you to apologize for the country we've left them. You apologize for the fact that your politicians didn't have the courage in the year 2012 to live within their means, to get off of small businessmen and women in this country so they can grow jobs and hire people and grow. Apologize for the fact that unless we change things now, in 24 years, when your grandkids open that envelope, and God willing, they're going to have a good job. God willing, they're going to make a couple $100,000 a year. But you know what? Because we don't have the courage to deal with these problems today, your grandson who's going to make $200,000 a year 24 years from now is going to give $180,000 of that to the government to pay for this debt that we're placing on top of their heads. Folks, we are better than this. We are so much better than this. Let's show them. Write that letter. Seal up that letter. Make them open in 24 years and pray to God Almighty that when they open it, they'll smile and they'll say, Dad, what do you mean? Mom, what are you talking about? Because maybe, just maybe, if you all get on us, your politicians will have the courage to do what's right. It's going to start with you. It's going to happen with you. God love you. God bless you. Thank you so much.